Hi, I'm Raya.
And I'm Brandon.
And you're watching
More Love with R and B.
Did you forget?
And B.
Okay. And
that's me.
It is you.
Yeah.
And today we wanted to vent just a little bit about something that we've seen often. And we've kind of touched on it before.
Yeah.
In a video. But we want to put out there, should you correct your spouse in public? We want to talk to you about that. So yeah, we've seen things on social media. We've been around people, and I'll just use this as an example, okay? We're in a group of like 3 or 4 or 5 couples, and one of the couples are telling a story. And so the husband starts, and he's like, yeah, you know, like, it was Thursday, and the wife was like, no, it wasn't Thursday. It was Wednesday. It's like, no, babe, it was Thursday. No, it was Wednesday. You got it wrong. Let me just tell the story. And it's like, it's just a story. Does the date matter, or the time, or what movie I went to see? Like, it was like a whole lot of the back and forth and correcting your spouse. Like, and I've seen this in public.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes I've done it.
You're not that kind of person. You wouldn't do that, would you?
Where somebody's telling a story, and because they're getting facts wrong, the other person feels the need to correct.
But let me intergene. Like interject, intergene. So the problem with that is, for some folks, the issue is that not you per se, but the proverbial you want to correct facts that are really irrelevant. Yeah. So whether it was 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m., like, no, it was 6:30. So I'm telling a totally different, like, the whole point of the story is to talk about something that happened on a mountain, and you're worried about what time it was. Like, it don't matter what time it was. Yeah. And so I definitely think there is a element of, like, I get it. Some people are fact people. They're like, yo, I don't want you, like, it's hard for a lot of people to hear something that's not true and they not say something about it. That's so difficult. God forbid you get the time wrong in a story about something. What, like, my point is all the way up here and you want to correct me, like, right here where it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
And another example is we can be walking in a store, just shopping or grocery shopping or whatever, in the mall somewhere or whatever, and we'll see a couple and they're bickering in public, and it's just like, it's just not a good look. And so we just bring this up because our desire is to see strong marriages. Our desire is for us to learn how to communicate with one another.
That is true.
And arguments and disagreements and things are gonna happen. But to display disunity in public can definitely do damage. And so whether it's correcting your spouse or your mate about a fact in a story, or whether it's you guys having a disagreement in public, we just want to urge you guys to not do that. Especially when you guys are in public, it should be unity. We should be one. We'll talk about the story when we get home.
Oh, by the way, you got the time wrong.
You know, we will disagree at home. If we're having a discussion while we're walking through the mall or whatever, and we feel like it's gonna get heated, we need to just stop, because we never want to display this unity in public.
Right. And I think it's really important to be very mindful that, like just have an agreement. Really, is it good?
It is. I'm so thirsty.
just have an agreement that when you're in public, you have to have boundaries, like emotional boundaries. Yeah. So that if you are, like she said, in a mall or something, or if you're just with other friends, you have to have a united front. Because anytime that you show any kind of discord, any kind of disunity, like that's the time where emotions are the highest.
Yeah.
Because some people like to perform, some people like to, I'm not saying like
no,
you, I'm
it's
saying
true.
there are people out there that like we walk in the mall and I'm like, there's no way that that person is like that in private. Like, you know you have an audience, so you see people yelling in the mall and it's like, yeah, this and that, and you're like, wow, is that what y'all do in private too? Like, that's crazy. Yeah. So always make sure that if you're going to correct your spouse in something that probably isn't even relevant, make sure that you do it in private.
Yeah.
Always make sure that you have boundaries set in public so that you guys can always be united.
Yeah, you're not embarrassing one another, putting the other person down.
Right.
Especially in public.
In public, of all places.
Yeah.
So we hope you like this video.
Yeah.
If you did, give it a thumbs up.
Yes, please.
Let us know what you thought in the comments. Do you correct your spouse in public?
And should you? Yeah. Should you? Have we changed your mind? Are you gonna think twice before you? Because everybody does it. Everybody's like, hey, well, you know, I remember I was hanging with my boy Corey. Like, it wasn't Corey, it was Lenny. It was like, first of all, it's my boy, and it's like, no, I'm telling you, it's like, who cares who it was? And you don't even know what I'm about to say.
Right? It's like, you don't even know where I'm going yet. You already corrected me about the story. So, should you do that? Yes or no? Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
And if you have not yet, please subscribe, and we will see you guys later.